The classic arcade game Frogger. That's what we're going to have a look at this video. But before we do that, I'm Mister. Welcome back to the channel. If you're a returning subscriber, if you're new to the channel, just take a moment now to hit the subscribe button to be in the list for daily gaming videos on a variety of games, PC, mobile, and browser-based games as well. Okay, Frogger, classic arcade game from around about 1981. Made a little bit of coin. This game, the replica, the sounds are pretty well identical to the original arcade game. However, the only thing that's missing is the music. So let's just get into it. I have not been able to get this game past the level where I need where the snakes appear, but let's just see how I can go this time. We'll have a couple of goes at it. Normally a game would have a bit of music, but no, not this time. Okay, as you can see, we're basically a frog. We have to get the frog home. That's what we have to do, and we used to consider this to be a lady frog, and she hitches a ride, and that's the hardest one to get into. Okay, as you can see, if you go towards the edge of the screen, that's the end of your go. You will go down, out, and you'll lose a life. As they would say in the old gaming, three frogs, 3 lives, and you're out. Beware of the turtles that submerge themselves. And yeah, now obviously it could have gone down and gotten the other frog to hitch a lift, but I'm just playing a little bit safe at the moment. Playing it safe by jumping in the middle of the traffic with a little frog that's hard to control. Yeah. Obviously with this game, you're using the keyboard controls, or I should really say, you're using the arrow keys on the keyboard. Oh, look at that. See, just bad judgment. I've got 2 frogs left, and that wasn't very good. I just wasn't really paying enough attention there, was I? Okay, so didn't need to happen. Could have done this level. Okay, now you'll notice that with the different levels, generally in the original game, the cars would... I just lost track of what I was doing. The cars would generally change after each go. Now you can see there I needed to jump back down because I didn't have a log to go onto. And this is just a common thing that used to happen with the game as well. Had to be on it. Each level, you really need to be on each level. That is to say, you need to be thinking about each moment that you are So here's me just thinking too much. Each segment of the game. So if you're on a log, think of the log. If you're on a turtle, think of the turtle. If you start thinking too far ahead of the game, then that's when you start to... Oh, geez, that was so lucky. I nearly just went into the... Game over. I can't get past this level. And we're going to try it. There's no high scores in this game. Let's try that again. All right. I've got to get past this level. Yeah, talking about thinking where you're at, keeping track of where you're at. Oh, look at that. I just said keeping track of where you're at, and I've just looked up going, yeah, I'll make that without actually paying attention to where the frog was at the time. Yeah. So this is why I wasn't really very good at this game in the arcades, when it was in the arcades. Obviously, if I can get the fly, I get a little bit extra points, which is fantastic. But not that they help me, because I have other issues playing this game. Okay, 3 logs. Oh, okay, so those logs might... Yeah, they come in logs of 4. Okay, so I should be able to... Oh, look. See, I just left that too much to get that N1. The N1 is so annoying. Alright, at least I'll get a frog. Little bonus frog. Only if I can get the other frog safely home. Yep, okay, good. and crossing the road. Now obviously as the game progresses, what happens is the turtles go at different speeds. You also get a snake in the starting position, and you can't just run away from the snake. The snake will crawl across the screen, always crawling across the screen, so you can't kind of get away from the snake. And in the medium strip between the traffic and the water, in that little bank area, you'll also have a snake running across there as well. So they are the hazards of the game, apart from just this. And this apparently is the easy level, and here I am with a few demised frogs already. So obviously the game, when it starts to get really fast, it becomes a little bit difficult, because you're trying to dodge snakes, you're trying to dodge cars like I'm doing here, and then changing direction backwards and forwards quickly. And of course you can see that the turtles, they change speed, so I need to readjust as well. The logs go at different speeds, as you can see here. So it's a little bit of a sort of a difficult game. If you land in the alligator's mouth, see, I was too busy looking at the alligator while I was talking about the alligator's mouth. Okay, we're going to try again. Let's go again. I've got to get past this level. I've got to get past level 2. Okay, so if you land in the alligator's mouth, obviously you die, but you can stand on the alligator's back. But when the alligator goes into the home that you're trying to go to, there's not a lot you can do about that. You'll have to jump off something else. But of course, the way that the game's configured, if there are no turtles for you to jump off to, then you can't jump off. And so you'll demise right there. Okay, let's concentrate a little bit more. So, oh look, if I knew that, if I was watching the pattern, I could have gotten a frog into that hard one. And the other thing that happens as the game progresses as well is that the number of logs and frogs and things like that changes. So sometimes you don't have very many. They're traveling fast, and you're jumping backwards and forwards, and you don't feel that you're making much headway. But that's just how the game is. This early level, yep, okay, so we got across, didn't lose any frogs, so I'm good to go. Well, as good as I'll be anyway. And just see how we go. Okay, run out of logs. Back down I go again. So you can see I've had to jump onto this bottom. So I wasn't paying attention. So let's pay close attention this time, mister. We'll try and get all 5 frogs home this time. And all right, so I got the hard one done. Got the hard one done on this hard level. Okay. So maybe that's a good sign. Maybe it's not a good sign. Oh, look at that. I still nearly jumped in the water. And so you can see here I can go on the crocodile's back. Or alligator. Wherever you come from. Whichever one it might be for you. Okay, I'll get this frog again. And okay, so I've got hopes up. I don't want to get my hopes up too much, but it's looking good at the moment, at least anyway. Oh, yeah. Spoke too soon. Got too eager to just jump back down on that other one without paying attention to which turtles were which turtles. All right, 1 frog, 1 place to go. Can I do it? Can I do it? I'd like to think I can. I'm only dreading what the next level will be, actually, because I imagine there'll probably be the snakes involved. All right, level up, level 3. This is the highest I've been. I'm not seeing any snakes involved yet, but the cars are definitely going faster. And it's going to require... oh, look, that's right. The old beavers. Don't jump on the beavers. And don't stand near the edge of the log. Oh, look, there we go. We get snakes on a log as well. That's right. I forgot about the snakes on the log. So we've got beavers in the water. We've got snakes on the log. We've got fast cars. Oh, we've got all sorts of things. Okay, so yeah, like I said, you cannot jump if you're near the edge of a log and a beaver comes. The beaver will get you, so you'll lose a frog life then as well. So yeah, I haven't been past this section on the game. Come on, log, come on, log. Okay, no log. I couldn't risk it. And of course, if the only other log has a snake on it, then I can't jump on that log either. So I'm going to try and... yes. Okay, so I just needed to stop. There we go. Snake in the middle. So as I was saying, snake in the middle. Oh, I just jumped. I had no idea if anything was coming. I just had to jump because I didn't want to go back into the cars, back into the traffic, because of the snake. Oh, that was lucky. Oh, look at that. I can't go on that log because there's a snake there. So, yep. Okay, get on that one. Get on that one. Next one, next one, next one. Back of a crocodile. Avoid his mouth. Level up. So this is definitely the highest I've gone now. Oh, look. Are you are you for real? How am I getting across this traffic? Okay, there's a big break in the traffic there. So that's every 1, 2, 3, 4 cars. 1, 2, 3, 4 cars. Up. Oh, no. Game over. Look, I'm not going to try that again. Link to this game in the description below if you want to have a go of the old classic game called Frogger. It's pretty spot on. I think the cars are probably a little bit quicker than they are in the real game. But yeah, I'm about as good as on this version as I was in the real game as well, which was played by joystick. But anyway, if you played this game, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to see some other classic arcade games, let me know. I do have a game of Scramble. If you might remember that, I'll try and get that up soon, probably within the week if I can find the time to get that one together. But until next time, thanks for watching.